Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Race. Today we've got a couple of pieces of news, and with this extra legendary event for one day from Sacred Shards, I actually have 33 sacred, so what the heck? I am going to go for this. But, well, look, listen, there are more shard events that are going on over the next couple of days. Let's cover this. This news did go out yesterday, but I haven't talked about it in a video. So today, Monday, 18th of November, extra legendary from Sacred Shards. You get a legendary, you get a second one. It does overall give you more legendaries than 2x events for sacreds, but you must get a legendary. So if you pull 10 sacred shards and don't get a legendary, guess what? You just kind of wasted 10 sacred shards. So it is tricky. So watch out for that. On top of that, tomorrow is the 19th of November. Progressive chance for Freya, Ragash, Helicath, Archbishop Pinthroy, Sifi, and Tuhanarak. For me, Freya and Sifi are definitely the best two. The others are okay, but these would be the ones that sort of stand out to me. And then Wednesday, Staltis, Lysandra, White Queen Ancora, Herndig, Incensa, and Yumiko. Again, I'd say Ancora and Yumiko. Incensa is pretty darn good as well. Yeah, I think that's sort of how it's roughly looking for me. I think these are okay. Like, I think Sifi and Yumiko, I use them all the time, so they're well worth getting. I use Ancora all the time, Freya. So if you're super close to Mercy on like your Ancients or Voids, then sure. But you're probably not. I mean, let's be real. We just had 2x Voids at the weekend. Probably pulled your Voids then. This is probably a better event for your Sacred Shards overall. Primals, you should say, for 2x Mythicals. Maybe you've got some Ancients close to Mercy. I don't know. These progressive events, they're okay. Like they're good, but again, there's constantly good ones, but that's something to watch out for. We also have a very interesting bit of news. Check this out. So this is from the official announcements, and it's just a little lore thing for the new clan boss that is coming. Observation Day 1. Anomalous creature continues to grow. Efforts to understand its birth commencing. 2 beast drivers already slain. Ooh. It's just a fun little bit of lore, which is quite cool. So there's that as well. I'm expecting lots of teasers for this new clan boss. I wonder if we might get it in the next patch. Like I'm expecting, not Hydra, the new one. I'm expecting we probably get some gameplay of it pretty soon. I'm hoping. We'll see. We'll see. And we're definitely due a what's next in raid video as well, which is probably going to mostly focus on that new boss. So yeah, very excited for a new clan boss, as I've said. Let's do it. Let's pull some shards, though. What am I looking for? Harima would probably be pretty high up there. I'm not sure if there's other stuff that I massively urgently need, but a Harima would be obviously really good for Arena and whatnot. Let's go. I still need a Duchess as well. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Durandil, I'm not sure if I have him. He's actually a really good epic nuker. Just AoE ignores defense. Great. Very solid. Very solid. If you're looking for an epic damage dealer, and he's force as well. We had crazy luck with Void charts this weekend. Zelatai is really old. Wouldn't be too pushed about him. Decent support early game. We had crazy luck with the Voids. Maybe I'm being greedy pulling my Sacreds as well, but we're doing it for the video. Crimson Helm can solo Bommel, but it's absolutely horrible. Honestly, you're better off just not doing Bommel than soloing with Crimson Helm, is my opinion on it. It's miserable experience. Mass Fearmonger, Halloween Champion, think he's pretty useless. Never built him. Never needed to. We're going in again. Oh, I thought that was it. For a second, I thought that was it. All right, we've got 28 scars left, by the way. 28. Quargan the Crowned. He's actually all right. Healing a bit of the shield. He's got the interesting buffs. He buffs increased attack for allies whose attack is high. He increases defense for allies whose defense is high. He's decent. Again, nothing amazing, but he's kind of fun. He's kind of fun. Oh, no, the little bit of Dahi. Mist Rider Dahi, he is amazing. I think this will let me put mine to +4. You could definitely build 2 of them for Cursed City, honestly. He is so good. Small chance for an extra turn on his A1. AoE decreased defense. Gives him an extra turn if he puts it on all enemies, which is huge. And he self-buffs increased attack and accuracy for 3 turns with an extra turn. This guy, he's the real deal. Such a good champion. Probably, he is honestly the best damage dealer, probably for the most part, for Sylvan Watchers outside of the legendaries, which is outside the mythicals, which is crazy. Like, I've got my Dahi built. I don't have my Eilil, the Void legendary attack champion. I don't have Eilil built. Speaking of not built, Fan Cleric for me is not built. Cool. I love him and Spider. They are duplicates of each other, but they are a cool visual. Right, this is shard 26. Oh, we're down to 25 now. Lady Quillen, part of the Mikage fusion. I actually think I need Lady Quillen. I think I used the one I had. She's like, okay, right? She's okay for some Cursed City stuff, so that's nice. We're down to 25. Just like flick the camera on and off. That's very easy. Down to 25. Let's go again. If we can do this by 20, I am happy. Yes, 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 yes. I'm happy. Oh, am I happy? Blizzard. Okay. Okay, am I happy? Make me happy, game. What is it? What is it? Okay, okay. Well, it's Podrick. All right, he's really good. I have him. I have him. They're both useful legendaries, and we're walking away. I said I'd flick off the camera, and then I'm just moving it. We're walking away with still 24 Sacreds in the bank, which honestly leaves us in a great spot for upcoming fusion for everything else. Blizzard, actually very good for Cursed City. Triple hit A1 that can freeze. He's got the AoE freeze as well with turn meter pushback, increased defense, ally protection, everybody. And he's got the fun passive where he keeps like reviving himself. He's actually really solid for, you know, like hard mode Fire Knight, for wave-based stages, lots of stuff. He's a really solid Cursed City champ. He's actually been very good. Not too much use outside of that. You probably could run him for some Fire Knight stuff because of the freezes, honestly. Yeah, he's just a solid champion. And you could even put him with the Reflex, the Faultless Defense Blessing, where when you are hit with increased defense, it actually reflects damage for each champion, and it counts as a hit against Fire Knight shields. So, yeah, Blizzard, he's very, very solid. Both of these are very good Fire Knight champions. Grand Oak Podrick, 3-turn cooldown, turn meter boost, full cleanse, increased speed, great move, and then the 4-turn cooldown, full team ally attack that fully restores destroyed max HP. That is so useful and so rare. There's very few champions. He can do it. Marishka can do it. Maybe there's a couple of mythicals that can do it. I don't think there's that many champs that can fully restore it. There's some champions like, what was the free one? You had the free chick from Bannerlords for the login girl. And she's like, restores a portion of your HP based off what she heals. That is so much weaker. Just because of how the coding works, you never actually restore that much. Curing set, ironically, is actually pretty good. But this is just, it's actually quite handy. For Hydra, just keep fully restoring it. Stand Devil, keep restoring it fully. Any bosses in the future with destroy max HP, this is great. He also is healing people. His A1 solid too, can decrease the cooldown, and his passive is brilliant. Start of his turn puts a buff on each ally. Just every turn, right? Increased attack for attack champs, increased defense for defense champs, and so on. Really solid. And 25% speed in dungeons aura. Just a great champion. Love me some St. Pat. He is St. Patrick. Grand Oak Podrick. Podrick, Patrick, same thing in Irish. Yeah, so there we go. Blizzard, sadly not Irish, but there we are. All right, I'm happy with that. I'll take it. Nothing new, but 2 solid duplicates, and that will help us with our faction guardian stuff. Now, hilariously, the frickin' faction unity champion was my second duplicate in Ogren Tribes. That tells you something about how often I pull Ogren. Well, listen, we will definitely take extra accuracy and resistance for Ogren and pushing us on towards the other stuff. That's really nice. Yeah, like accuracy, I mean, nearly all of them here. Basically all of them using some form of accuracy, the good ones, just about. And then, Sylvan Watchers, also for me, a terrible faction. I've got 2 very good duplicates. I mean, Elva and Podrick are both great. Ultimately, this is a faction where I could even see myself empowering these. It's not very important. Honestly, empowering, I feel like a 6-star blessing is way better than +1, +2, +3. It's probably even better than +4 on a champion, to be honest. Like a 6-star blessing is so much. So empowering's not even that big of a deal in that sense, but it's still nice. Definitely 10% attack is going to be great for the Eilil who's sitting in the vault for Mr. Rider Dahi. That's truly a tragedy. It's nice for, kind of nice for Aestrid. I actually don't have that many of the legendaries from this faction, to be honest, to benefit from this stuff. So actually, not that big of a deal. The attack, it's not doing that much. That's kind of funny, actually. It's not doing that much, but hey, it's pushing us on towards the accuracy resistance. Again, not crazy useful for the champs I've got. The defense is quite okay, and the speed would be lovely. So something I find now where I'm in a position where several factions are 10 out of 10. Like, look at this. All of these are 10 out of 10 on the legendaries for me, which is crazy. Then it feels kind of bad to go to a faction that's not 10 out of 10. And you're like, oh, this champion feels a little bit slow. And then you go, oh, yeah, they're missing the 10 speed from Faction Guardians that I'm used to from those other ones. But hey, there we go. So that's that, guys. In terms of events, I don't think event calendar, there's anything too much happening. We have, oh, there's clan versus clan, of course, but there's Sand Devil turn attack. That's going through clan versus clan. There's a spider turn attack through clan versus clan. Not a big deal. Yeah, you know, probably just bang out the Sand Devil turn attack first and then do spider turn attack if you need more clan versus clan points after. Or maybe even just don't bother with the spider, just do more Sand Devil. Probably going to be my plan, but I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll try get up and be on time. So let's try do this. When the clan versus clan countdown starts, I will try to be on and we will stream. I think it's early now because of daylight. I've forgotten with daylight savings which way it's gone, but I'll try to be there when it starts. Let's do it. It is personal rewards. So there's, yeah, everything is on the line. We're going hardcore. What are the 2x events for this one, by the way? Shogun? Oh, okay, Shogun. Faction Wars and Forge. This could be a pretty high scoring, very high scoring DVC, actually. That's pretty big. I've got a few champions to re-gear. And of course, I'm not going to spoil in my video who I pulled in my void shards, but check that out as well if you haven't. We're going to be building a few champions tomorrow. That's for sure. We also have Lamasu and Freya. So we'll be pulling and probably building those as well. I might actually just go way over on points. It's very possible. We'll see. But thank you for watching. I wish you the best of luck if you are going for your extra legendary as well. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye. Go away, skin. Goodbye.